Welcome to Awakening You channel. If you appreciate what we do, please support us. Thank you. So, this is what you have to do, not suffer. You can, within the problem, help, be supportive, perfect, wonderful. Now don't grieve for anyone's death. Everyone has their choice. Everyone has their own path. I've said this here several times, and many still think I'm being insensitive. Who has to suffer, for the one who is gone, days and months and years. My life is over. Why? Why did your life end? Look at attachment, look at the feeling of attachment. This is not love, this is attachment. Love and freedom, love is letting go, love is saying to yourself, I will be able to live without someone who is gone and not being stuck with someone who is gone, because you don't allow them to go, you hurt them. So this is what? It's attachment, it's selfishness, a lot of bad feelings, less love. Love is freedom, never prison. No one who dies asks those who stay to stay stuck with him. Because this is the worst thing that can happen to a fractal. It's you keeping them here, next to you out of supposed love, because it is not love, it is attachment and selfishness. It was their soul's choice, so they left. So start preparing. Those who are already prepared, great, will know how to live each moment with pain. I'm not saying here that no one suffers. You can suffer the pain of death, the day the person is gone. Of course, you have a series of rituals, which only prolong the suffering. So be it, experience all the suffering that day, the next day, life goes on. You'll miss it, you'll miss it. Very good. Where will that person be? In your heart. You will remember all the good times you spent together. It will bring you sadness, a little, but you will say, thank you, my God, for the time I lived with so and so. Gratitude. May he follow, or she follow, the path determined by each soul. Ready. And so you begin to live a new life, without that other soul. Learn, my brothers. I already told you here, and I will remember, many who are incarnated here today do not want to go to the fifth dimension physically, they don't want to go through everything you're going to go through. They have already made a choice. So, you understand in the best way possible. I've already said it here and I'll say it again, whoever chose to undergo physical training and who is here in my army will not have to make choices. What I mean by this? Since you interpret everything wrong, I'm going to start being very clear with what I say. Those around you who are not ready to go to the fifth dimension will die before the event. Can you understand now? You will not have to make choices, in the sense, I will go or stay, to be with so and so. A son, a brother, a mother, a father, a husband, a wife, it doesn't matter. If you are on this walk here with me, you will not make choices. Because everything will happen, so that you suffer before the right moment. Now listen carefully to what I'm going to say here now. But I don't want that, I want to make a choice. Very well, then you are automatically out of my army. And then the choice will be yours, stay or leave. It's your decision. I agree, it is your free will, I agree. But in my army, you will no longer be. Because here, whoever is in my army has already made a decision, and nothing will make them go back. And it is exactly because of the decision made that I will not let them go through this moment of suffering. Of having to go and leave someone. Did you understand? Now anyone who thinks this isn't right is out of my army. The walk with me continues without any problems. Now in my army, he is no longer. And I will know exactly who it is, don't try to deceive me. I am helping, I am not being arbitrary, nor am I being authoritarian. I'm just helping you, so that when the time is right, you don't have to choose. You have already made a choice, I go to the fifth dimension. But will it be that at the right time, at that time, for you to stick to your decision, it will be a very painful moment. It will be a very difficult moment, which will profoundly harm your ascension, even if you want to go. Because it will be a moment of great pain. So what am I doing? Make sure this doesn't happen. This will happen sooner. Let's say, protection for everyone in my army. I will not be forcing anyone to die. It was those people's choice. They chose not to go. Then they will get out of the way before the moment. Now I repeat again, whoever doesn't agree is out of my army, so that this doesn't happen and you can, at the right time, choose, go or stay. There is still time for you to give up. There's still time for you to get out of the army. The armor, the shield, and the spear, you leave, you don't take it. All other protections are with you. Now the armor, spear, and shield are for those in the army. So think hard. Think a lot. I'm not concerned with numbers here, I'm concerned about souls evolving. Precisely for this reason, I do not want these souls to suffer and be harmed at the right time. Because the suffering will have already passed. They will have already lost those they loved. So start getting used to it. I'm being extremely rude, extremely bad, why am I telling you the truth? My brothers, wake up. I already said here, not everyone goes to the fifth dimension. Many have already chosen to go, in spirit form. So respect each other's wishes. And I can say, you will lose a lot of people around you. Start getting used to it. It's everyone's decision, but no one carries the decision on their forehead. We know, you don't. So be ready, be prepared for losses, without attachment and without selfishness. The longing has to stay in the heart. Remember happy moments, in your heart. But pray, send light, so that that soul finds the way and evolves. He finished. A feeling remained, not suffering. For that soul to lose its physical clothing, it was a blessing. And you stay there crying, suffering. Have you ever thought about what it's like to free yourself from all that is there? From illnesses, from things that outfit no longer covered. It's a relief. And you stay there, trapping the spirits, who die from attachment, not for love. So my brothers, start changing your minds. You will see a lot from now on. Be ready. And once again I say, anyone who is in my army and who does not accept my conditions, it is time to leave. But think hard, because I've already said it here, whoever makes the choice to stay, because they love that being, you will be with them until the moment of your death and theirs. Because then, each one goes their own way. What was the point? You missed your chance. He had decided that he wasn't going to the fifth dimension and you missed your chance. So think carefully about how far your attachment goes. I am Archangel Michael. And I really want the vast majority of this planet to ascend to the fifth dimension. But you need to be ready to maintain your vibrations, despite everything that is yet to happen.